Welcome back on CB Next Live, art243, Dominique Diomi, CWest, F4Z.
Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video because here we have more video, less talking. But today it's a good debate because we've been talking about this issue for
like the past three shows.
For a time now. So today is going to be the last day we're going to talk about this. That's why we have Dominique Diomi, l'homme à la recherche. This is my question, man. What's the government response to the combattant situation in Europe? What is the government doing, or what is their thinking about this situation?
So far, we haven't received any official response from the government of Kinshasa.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't heard anybody. Most of the time, when there is something that happens, we know that the Minister of the Information will go on TV and make a declaration. But for some reason, we haven't received any response either from the Minister of the Information or Minister of Art back home. They haven't said anything. We have heard people from the musician community, such as Chalamwana, who really was not happy with what happened. She was not happy with what they're experiencing in Europe, but that's a personal opinion. But we haven't heard anything from the government itself. But we also have to, we discuss all the side, but we also have to see things through the musician's eyes.
Yeah.
It is true that people are opposed on one side. People are opposing what the government is doing, or the government is opposing what people in the diaspora are doing. But there's one thing that reminds, we know that, yes, it is true that musicians have large crowds following them, but they don't yield any political power and they don't yield any military power.
That's my point.
So most of them live in the Congo.
Yeah.
It is true that they may choose to. It's up to their own. It's up to them to choose really on which side they want to be. Either if they want to support the ideas in the diaspora or what's happening. The government in Kinshasa, but they do not have the protection.
Yeah.
So something may happen to them, either if they choose to follow what the diaspora is requesting them, or whether they choose to support the government on the ground. So
dans tout ça, les musiciens sont des victimes, parce que s'ils disent ils supportent les autres, ils ont l'impression de ce coin ici. S'ils supportent les autres, ils ont l'impression de ce coin ici. Donc
je pourrais dire qu'ils se retrouvent entre le marteau et l'enclume, mais aller jusqu'au point de dire qu'ils sont victimes, je dis non. Je me dis, chacun a toujours le choix, a toujours la latitude de choisir dans quel camp il voudrait se retrouver. Mais il se trouve, je sais que c'est une décision qui n'est pas facile à faire. Surtout quand on a ses biens, on a sa famille au pays, et quand on se retrouve qu'une bonne partie de ses revenus vient des cancers qui se font à l'étranger, c'est toujours pas facile à se positionner.
Yeah, okay. As an analyst, c'est quoi la solution? Like what should the musician and the combatant do? How can they settle this issue as an analyst?
First of all, the universal solution, prescription that I can give to everybody is dialogue. Okay. If they can come around the table and sit down and see how they can accommodate each one's request, I think that will be the first step toward a peaceful solution.
Okay.
Yes. Instead of defying each other. Defying each other. Because I think when the first incident happened, when the combatant came out and decided to oppose their performance, I think that was the time for them to come up and sit down with our brothers from Europe and see what are their requests and see if there is a way to accommodate or a way to. But they should have used some type of wisdom and diplomacy to go about fixing the problem.
Thank you very much, Dominique, and
thank you for having me.
You guys make sure you check out À la Recherche on cbnext.com. It's a very, very interesting show. He has a lot of guests come in and talk about the future of Congo and their futures here in the United States. So thank you very much for coming and joining us here.
Thank you.
And
we're gonna take a break.
We're gonna take a break and come back and close the
this
show.
up.
All right.